Kalil Branham, another wide receiver. This guy out of Columbus and a four-star guy with sensational track speed. I think when you see Kentucky wide receivers, we haven't seen, other than Bowden, you know, you go back to some Randall Cobb, I want to see that guy who just explodes and can beat somebody down the field time and time again.
You know, that's a great point. Kentucky's been minus, other than Juice a couple of years ago, the guy that could take the top off the defense and force those safeties deeper into the zones. That's something they miss. This could be the guy, because you said he's got great speed, and he's also pretty good on Twitter, too.
So let's tell you a little bit about a pretty exciting player who you like an awful lot, I know. Kalil Branham, wide receiver, 6'1", 210, out of Northland High School in Columbus, Ohio, a four-star with 247 Sports and the number 10 player out of Ohio. This guy is quite the athlete. He does it all.
Yes, he does it all. And Christy, we're not supposed to play favorites here with our favorite recruit, because all these guys have likable characteristics. But Kalil Branham might be my favorite as far as from a social media standpoint.
Yeah.
If you're going to follow any of these guys on social media, and I encourage you to follow all of them, but if you're going to follow just one, this is the guy, Kalil Branham at @KBug_dash.
Hey, that's a shout out.
That's pretty good. How about that? He, you know, some athletes don't use social media for positive things, but he absolutely does. He gets it. He knows how to do it. He's become another one of those guys, a recruiter type guy, like we talked about John Young, Bo Allen as well. Go to his Twitter account. You see videos of him working out, putting in the work. That tells you he's a guy that's not afraid of the weight room, not afraid to try to get himself better. And he's also a guy that is retweeting all of these guys as they come in this morning on his Twitter account currently. He's retweeting them and saying, hey, welcome to the family, and that sort of thing. But yeah, as far as his athletic ability, a 4-year letterman in football, basketball, baseball, track, and I believe, Christy, he actually played some lacrosse. Now, I could be making that up, but I think I read that he actually played lacrosse. So you talk about a kid who's well-versed, and he's from a very athletic family. He's got a brother who plays at Eastern Michigan, has a cousin who plays basketball, and so this is a very, very interesting and talented kid.
Well, how fun for him to play against his brother next season right here. They're on the schedule. They'll open the season with him.
Let me mention one other thing. Not only is he an athlete, but he can play the piano.
How about that?
That's how enthused I am about Kalil Branham. I mean, he's a big get for the Wildcats.
He's a Renaissance man, which makes me think of Jeremy Jarman, who I think is a Renaissance man as well, who is obviously standing by in the film room. And he's got a guy that will know a thing or two about Kalil Branham. That's the wide receivers coach, Michael Smith.
That you found on him. Talk a little bit about Kalil, what he brings to the table.
He's another guy, you know, when he has the ball in his hand, you'll see here, I mean, he's playing Wildcat quarterback. When he has the ball in his hand, he's just exciting. He's a big, strong kid. You know, I mean, very fluid. Look how natural he is when he does it.
That's the B button, right, on the joystick.
On the joystick, give him all Madden moves. And then give a little stiff arm, and then he shows his explosiveness and his speed. You know, the thing that a lot of people are going to know about Kalil, here, you look at him right here, how just fluid he is coming off the line. You know, he's got free access right here, so he doesn't have to put any moves on at the line of scrimmage. But
looks like
coming
on a conveyor belt at the airport. He
just running smooth, man. Big guy, good hips right here. Then he just big body, just DB and walks away from him. But the thing that I've been intrigued with Kalil is not only that he's a great athlete, but he's prepared himself that way to be a great athlete. You know, everybody hopefully follows him on Twitter. He's dropping a workout video every day. And as a coach, I mean, that's a coach's dream.
Right.
To get a guy that wants to be in the weight room, wants to improve on his hands, wants to learn how to run routes and do those things. And I think here's a young man that got to jump on the rest of the country, to be honest with you, because of his approach to the game. And as a coach, when you get a guy like that, you know he's going to come in hungry, and he's going to push the rest of the guys in that room to be better.
Committed to us for a while. Was committed to Michigan, and you know, a lot of his offers he had, I think he got his offers on it, but he got other offers when he decommitted from Michigan. And Ohio State came in on him. But he was looking for a program more like a family environment, and he was pretty close with Benny Snell, and that's how we got in on that. But this kid is I'm pretty sure y'all see him on Twitter. He's going to be one of them guys that's going to come in, and I think going to contribute early. He's a very physical guy, driven, and comes from a very good family. So getting him was very big. I know Michigan tried to get him back in the boat, but I thought our whole staff did a good job, keeping him on board.
Wide receiver Kalil Branham out of Ohio also committed on Monday, a top 10 player in the state. What can this receiver offer on offense?
I think the big key is going to be some speed, right? I think that's what you're looking for. Let's get some speed. Let's find the ability to push the ball down the field. So that's a big pickup for them as well, because one of the big things that we didn't get to see enough out of them was explosive plays down the field in the passing game. And I think that's an add-on here. You see here, nice run after the catch, the ability to scoot. I love the acceleration when he realized there were two guys trying to close on him. He just ran away from them, and then you see him there run away from the defensive back. So this is a big pickup, I think, for them. I think Stoops recognizes, and Coach Eddie Grand recognizes, we need to be more explosive in the passing game, and I think that's the goal for them moving forward.
When you take a look at the job that Coach Stoops has done, how does he compare to other coaches in the SEC?
Well, I think he's doing a great job because he's operating from a deficit, right?
Right.
Kentucky is essentially the only basketball school in the SEC. So that's already a little bit of a detriment. He's also in the state of Kentucky doesn't produce a